Good day and welcome back to Max Nave Horsemanship today. Today I want to talk about something that, first I'm going to briefly share a story, a recent event that happened to me. Nothing to do with horses, but, it's a good reminder of things that can happen with horses. Now, for those of you that don't know, I've driven for a living most of my adult life. I've got lots of experience. I have a well-prepared vehicle. It's four-wheel drive. I've got good tires on it and everything else, but in spite of the fact it's already the middle of March, we still get blizzards once in a while. And just a couple days ago, we had a blizzard and road conditions were not good. And for the first time in my life, I ended up in the ditch. Very embarrassing, but it was a reminder. It was a reminder that the unexpected can happen. Now, no matter how experienced you are and how well prepared your horse is, things can still happen, and you always have to be on guard and prepared to deal with things as quickly as possible, which is, one of the reasons I always carry a shovel in my car, because in spite of the fact that I hardly ever need it, it's there just in case. I'm prepared, because, even though things like that, like I said, first time in my life I've ever ended up in the ditch, but it can happen. And reality is that even four-wheel drives have their limits, and I got stuck. And I needed that shovel, but I was prepared. And the same thing can happen with your horse. And I've actually had a couple of events where I got a little too comfortable with the horse because it was so well prepared and so good about so many things that, when something happened, I wasn't ready for it. The unexpected occurred. And there's been a couple times that's happened. Fortunately, nothing bad ever happened, but it could have. If I hadn't reacted accordingly, bad things could have happened. And that's one of the things I want to talk about, is being prepared. That no matter how much experience you got and how well prepared your horse is, weird things can happen. Things that you do not expect could set your horse off and cause a reaction that could cause you to come unseated or whatever, or get hurt, or maybe the horse could get hurt. But you always have to be planning ahead and expecting the unexpected, even though the unexpected is quite often something that you don't even want to think about. You got to be thinking about it. You got to expect the unexpected, because you never know. Someday it can happen, no matter how good you think you are or how good you think your horse is. The unexpected can happen. Took me many years, but eventually I wound up in the ditch. First time in my life, but guess what? It did happen. And, same can happen with horses too. So be on your guard, be prepared, don't get too comfortable. Always be aware of what's around you and your horse. And, don't get too relaxed. Put that darn phone away. Pay attention to your horse, your surroundings, and what you're doing when you're riding, or even on the ground. It's still important, because statistics that I came across with equestrian injuries, they're hard to find, but one I came across was actually for an ER. And most of the people, in fact, I think it was, something like 80 or 90% of all the people that were admitted to ER due to equestrian accidents actually happened on the ground. They weren't even riding their horse. So that's the kind of thing that can happen. Don't think because you're not riding, you're safe. No, the unexpected can still happen, and you can get hurt. So be on your guard and expect the unexpected. Have a good day.